So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blood on the Clocktower, a social deduction game where we have to find the demon before the demon kills us all. Or in my case, I am the demon. Let's pause the recording here, and let's see, because it's apparently a long night. I don't know, we can 3 for 3?
If you want.
Alright.
Sure.
I am either the puzzle master, mayor, or innkeeper.
Interesting. If you are the puzzle master, you might want to keep that under your hat, given that we've got a Fangu on the script.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm either the clockmaker, the investigator, or the chambermaid.
Okay. If you were the clockmaker, what would you have gotten in theory?
A 2.
A 2. Interesting. Alright. Cheers, I think.
Again, with the amount of poisoning on the script.
Oh yeah, that is it's gonna be terrible. I mean, we have to assume that any information roll is a non-use. We just have to use the social clues here.
Yeah, absolutely. Innkeeper or mayor. Cool. Well.
All right.
I mean, we can keep chatting here because there's no one to go.
There's no one else to go to right now. Yeah. The problem of a small town.
I know. Very difficult. So we're supposed to have one outsider base, right?
Yes, but there's a sentinel in play.
It has to be a Fangu as well.
Yeah.
So we could have as many as 3.
There are only 2 mutant outsider roles, right? Can we have 2 of them? I don't think so.
No, probably not. So there could be 2, or there could be 1.
It's either
there's
1 or 2.
Or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's either 1 or 2.
And looking at the script, I reckon we will have 2. I mean, 2 evils, 2 mutants, 1 information role, and then something annoying like the sailor or something.
Did you get told that there's a widow in play by any chance?
By any chance? I have not been told.
No, I didn't either. But that's something to keep an eye on, because if we've got a devil's advocate.
Yeah, one good player knows. We should ask that in town when everyone is around.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to head back to the tower.
Yeah.
Sure, where?
In?
Yeah.
Yulari to the church?
Always. Hello. How's it looking? So, you want to share information about yourself or information that you heard just now? What do you want to do?
I am willing to give you a hard claim if you give me a hard claim in return.
I am not quite ready for a hard claim yet myself. Let's do 2 for 2.
Okay, 2 for 2 is fine. You want to start?
Yeah, sure. I am either the mayor, or I will be the puzzle master.
Interesting.
And yourself?
I am either the mayor or the sailor.
Okay. Mayor or sailor? As expected, a bloody sailor in play, isn't there?
I did not hard claim sailor. I did not do that.
No, I was just talking to Brother Munro, and we were like, there's probably a sailor in play with this script. We need to have as many drunk people as possible.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll just tell you. Yes, I am the sailor, and I drank with Warlord.
Nice. Let's see there, Sailor Drunk. I find the sailor is such a strange role to me.
I like the sailor.
I like it, but I also find it like, when there is a demon remaining and a sailor remaining, it's like, oh my god, who's gonna win first, And that's so weird.
Well, the thing about that is well, I don't want to badmouth her, but Elle runs the sailor wrong, because in the actual recommendations for storytellers regarding the sailor, it is said that when the sailor drinks with an evil player, usually the sailor should be the one getting drunked.
Yeah.
So not always, obviously, it's up to the storyteller, but you should.
Yeah, two out of 3 times the sailor should be drunk.
Yeah,
Something
you
like
should
that.
usually not drunk the demon, especially if it's the demon. Like minions, no one cares, but
Yeah.
the demon should not be getting sailor drunk.
Yeah, that's indeed an interesting mechanic. But hey, Eleanor runs it the way she does. I mean, she does a better job than I would.
We don't know. You could try to storytell.
Oh my god, man! I only know half of the roles here. Like,
Well, I'll go chat with Shedge then. Bye.
all right, cheers. Okay, so we have a 2. We could have Warlord as an. Hey, Necro.
Hello. Sorry for sleeping in here earlier.
Well, it's a church, man. Homeless people are welcome.
Did you wake up tonight?
I did not.
Interesting. I'm the chambermaid and either Brother Monroe or you woke up.
You say you're the chambermaid, either. That is quite possible, because Brother Monroe gave me 2 roles that have been active last night.
Never mind.
Nominations are
Sorry,
now
Clemens.
open.
That's alright.
If anyone
Wait,
wants
no.
to go
Do there have to be 2 outsiders, or can it be?
There can be. The Sentinel
wait,
says there
yeah,
might
Sentinel.
be.
Yeah, Sentinel. Forgot about the Sentinel.
I'm glad I chucked Sentinel in there.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
if
that
we-
was
if
a
we
good
have-
call.
If we have one outsider by default and a Fangu because there's no other option, there has to be 2, right?
Unless Sentinel took one away.
Unless Sentinel took one away, yeah.
Does
Wait.
any of the good players know of any Widow in play, perhaps?
Clemens did insinuate that I might be the widow.
That was mostly a joke.
Well, Clemens
Also,
wouldn't
Brother-
know for sure
also-
with this script, but
Also, Brother Monroe said there is probably a widow in game.
Well, I
but
mean, it's a
one of us
50-50
would know.
chance, so
Yeah,
and
but
one of
of
us
us
would know if a widow was
Yeah.
in play.
That's-
Unless they did something really weird and poisoned themselves, which is a thing that widows do sometimes.
how would that
That
work?
seems kind of stupid, though.
So the way the widow works is you get to see the grimoire and you choose a player and then they're poisoned, and if you choose yourself, your ability turns off, which means that a good player is not informed that there's a widow in play.
But
In a small game
But you still saw the grimoire, so
you
yeah.
still see the grim.
You're
okay.
basically just a worse spy at that point.
Yeah, basically.
Fair enough.
Yeah, what
I didn't realize
I
there
was
was a
about to
spy
say,
in
the difference between a widow and a spy is very limited.
Well, I mean, the spy gets to see it every turn, and the
Yeah.
widow only once. And so
And it's
Second call
worth
for
pointing out
nominations.
that because spies see all the tokens, it's pretty handy.
True. I don't have enough information yet to nominate. You guys?
no.
I don't either. I have some information, but not enough. I've heard of stuff.
We've
I
all
haven't
heard.
spoken to everyone yet.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna nominate today. Well,
No, I'm not gonna either.
Yeah, makes no sense.
Not
to
hearing
me.
any nominations. Does everyone want to go to sleep?
well, before we go to sleep though, Shedge and Necro, you're no longer in your seats. Just saying.
Ah,
Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, no one's nominating. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
but
really matter.
still, you never know. Just keep an eye on it.
The
Had a bit
spirit
of
of the ghost who keeps pushing people out of their chairs is still alive.
A widow could explain the long first night. Theoretically.
But sometimes the storytellers are just being messy. So based on that personal experience of running the story, I would not like to metagame it. It's just
Yeah.
a double-edged
Go
sword.
sleep.
Night.
Oh yeah.
So, first day survived. Okay, so we got Clemens, and we have Necro, more or less identified. Brother Monroe, I think... No, I think he's... He says he's clockmaker. I don't think so. Then we had 2 information rolls. That is too much. Let's assume for a moment he's the mutant. Okay, what is wisdom here? Now I have a... It's quite normal for me to execute my own minions, so I have to be careful here. Usually, right now I'm thinking either Necro or Brother to be the best targets. Necro, the information role, somewhat hard claim. So what I could do is try to go for Clemens. A sailor would be very valuable to get off the board. And if Necro uses me to do other things, I'll just say like, okay, you're probably drunk. There are so many drunks on the script.
Larry,
Hello.
who do you kill?
Well, the chance for me killing someone with so many drunks on the script is minimal. However,
Well, I mean, that's to your advantage. As we've seen with every time that the Fangu jumps,
Oh yes.
evil pretty much wins.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I also have the big problem that I generally tend to kill my own minion first lately. So my first thought was going after Brother Monroe, or Necro, because Necro had a information roll, but I was like, nah, you know what? No. Probably one of them is my minion. So I'm going to target Clemens.
Okay.
And then he's my minion. Oh god, no. I don't know. Looks like we have Ginger in the game. Well, yes, indeed, Ginger is joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We now have Clemens, Warlord, Necro, myself, Shed, Brother Monroe, and Ginger as a... Okay. So we have a Ginger. And Ginger is going to be a traveler, not necessarily here, but a traveler can be good and evil. It will be very interesting to find out. There we have it. A barista. A player becomes sober, healthy, and gets true info, or their ability to... Yikes. I'm not quite sure what healthy means in this context. I gotta ask that in the morning, I suppose. No, for myself, but also for you guys, because, you know, sober, yeah, getting rid of the drunkenness, but what is healthy? What is healthy in the context of this game? It's a word that shouldn't be there normally, I think.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You went to war and you came back with a friend.
Yay.
No one died in the night.
No one died in the night?
No one died in the night. Looky here, there's a guy who came into town. Oh, no, traveling
Interesting.
barista. Sample his coffees at your leisure.
I got a rules question.
I used to be a barista.
Eleanor,
can
I
I
have a
make a
I have a
quick
rules question
disappear?
because I'm
Yeah.
not quite sure about the description of the barista. It says a player becomes sober, healthy, and gets true info. What does healthy mean in this regard?
I think
Poison.
healthy in this means
Poison.
no poisoned. Not poisoned, yeah.
Okay, so healthy refers to the poisoner. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Basically, you either lose all negative effects, or all negative effects are doubled.
Yeah, but I thought sober to encompass that, so I was like, what does healthy mean exactly? I rather double check.
Yeah, sober and
Yeah,
healthy
wait.
means not drunk, not
Yeah.
poisoned.
Wait,
Speaking of-
aren't both abilities a positive though? Because you either become sober if you were not, or you become like.
The
or
reason
you
they're not
use your
both
abilities.
positive is because the reason they're both not positive is, for example, if I accidentally choose the demon, they get to use their ability twice.
Accidentally, you can be an evil barista, of course.
Accidentally.
But
No, it's
quickly,
ironic though that I am the barista because I used to be a barista in real life.
while we're
If you
on the
guys make
subject
coffee,
of
I make fucking
poison,
good coffee.
this is a genuine boo-boo from myself. I was told via DM night one that there is a widow in play, but I didn't see it. Eleanor told me last night. I wasn't trying any funny business. So yeah, there is definitely a widow in play, as far as I'm concerned.
Can clarify.
Thank you.
Yep, fair enough. I mean,
Brother
at least
Monroe,
it's.
can I talk to you?
Who was that? Sorry.
Me, Clemens. Can I talk
Yeah,
to you?
sure. Town hall.
Church? Oh.
Sure.
I was just gonna say it'd be better to get out now before like
Holy shit.
really late in the game, you know. So
I don't know what you guys can do what you want. I will go wherever the fuck.
yeah. So Ginger, are you good or evil?
I am neither.
Yeah.
I'm a
yeah,
barista.
yeah,
I am
very-
neutral. I am loyal to the highest bidder, or whoever likes my coffee more.
I
I've never actually
love
had-
coffee, man.
I've
No,
never
'cause
actually had
was a
like
barista
coffee.
IRL for quite a while, so I have a lot of experience.
I mean, I think no, I've tried coffee once. It was an Americano, and I didn't really enjoy it, but could have
I'm
just
gonna
been
be
a
honest,
shit
like,
vendor.
an Americano is not
It's
the
not coffee.
It's not coffee.
Well, no,
no.
it is, but it's just a dilute black coffee. It's not the kind of coffee you should be having to try for your first.
Oh,
An Americano is literally just either a single, well, it's usually a single shot of espresso diluted with hot water.
ew. That doesn't sound very nice. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's extremely popular because it's basically just a weaker. Yeah, it's just a weaker espresso.
mm,
So people drink it if they want to get.
yeah. Fair enough then.
Well, you tell me. I have no experience with that whatsoever.
I have lots of experience of coffee.
Oh, also, how's Grey's Anatomy? Because I hear people like talk about it all the time, but like,
Oh, I love it.
It's a good show.
It's a bit unrealistic, but it's a very fun show.
fair enough.
It has some very good episodes, that is for sure.
Mm-hmm. You said it has like 500 seasons, though, right? The only problem.
It has a lot of seasons. I think it's still being made.
Yeah, it's very long going.
Hmm.
That said, though, Shad,
Yeah.
do you want to share something? I mean, I love talking about Grey's Anatomy and all that, even though I don't really watch it, to be honest. Do you have any information about the game to share as well?
About
By
the
the way, I
game.
have no fucking. That's fun. Yes.
I mean,
Sorry?
we know our barista is probably not evil, but besides that,
I mean, I hope he's not evil. Ginger, you're not evil, are you?
No. As I said, I'm loyal to the highest bidder.
Fair enough. Fair
bloody
enough.
immigrants only going for the highest bidder,
Hey.
only going for the money.
I'm not an immigrant. You come into my store.
You come into my town. Oh God, people are gonna crucify me now. Okay, but Shedge,
I mean,
2 for 2, 3 for 3. Up for that?
yeah, we can do that. I'd rather not like give my roles away to Ginger. So, sorry, nothing against you, but
But but with you,
Well,
we know
I
it's
mean,
50-50.
The highest bidder. You do realize if you gave me information, you'd become the highest bidder. Then I'd
Oh.
be loyal.
Who wants to chat?
We got interrupted yesterday.
yeah, we did. Sorry, I was about to head off with Yulari though.
Oh, you can go with him as well if you prefer to finish that conversation. That's only fair.
Oh, yeah, let's finish our conversation.
church?
Thomas. Church? Yeah, let's go.
Well, Larry, you want to go to the pub for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
I will wait here.
You better. Hello.
Okay, well, Larry, I trust you, and I think you're an outsider. I think you might be the mutant, and you can't say that you are an outsider.
Oh, there is always a possibility.
Okay.
And I
I'll,
don't know anything about you except that someone probably drank with you first night.
I think that information is incorrect. Shed said that, right?
No, someone else did.
Huh. Who did? Was it Necro?
No, it was Clemens actually.
That makes sense. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you all the information I have and everything that I figured
All
out.
right, fire.
Brother Monroe has claimed Clockmaker
Confirmed.
and a
Yeah,
two. And a two.
yeah.
I am the investigator, and I saw a widow. And I found out that
Oh, never mind.
Sorry about that. You literally left as my timer pinged.
Ah,
Nominations are now open.
I nominate Shedge.
Bro, nominate Shed. Your prosecution, please.
I might be
Um,
going on straws here, but I learned that. But
Can you also take your
Clement
seat,
claimed
everyone?
investigator to me. Sorry, and Pete said either me or Shedge was the minion. And from what we have talked about, from what I've talked about, it is a possibility. However, that hinges on the fact that that is also the other thing I learned is that Clemens might also be lying when he claims the sailor. If he says it's true, then Warlord got, and he told me he drank with Warlord, which would probably mean the information is false. If that is the case, I'm sorry, but I think that Chedge might be the widow.
Okay, your defense, please, Shed.
I mean, I was the innkeeper, which I feel like I talked to you about earlier, but
We haven't talked.
have
at
I
all.
not talked to you?
Clock?
Well, we did talk, but you didn't tell me your role.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I should have done a free for free or something. I should have just. Anyway, I protected Clemens and Brother Monroe, and obviously since no one died, at least one of those two were protected, unless like Clemens, did you drink with the
What the
Bangu,
fuck just
maybe?
joined?
Traveler number 2?
Okay, traveler number 2.
What?
oh,
What?
fun.
What?
I
What?
woke up.
I'll chuck you in next.
So
No, you're fine.
Next night.
Well, I'm not even logged in yet. I got up like 5 minutes ago.
I'll chuck
missed
you
my
in
call,
tomorrow,
Mission.
so it's fine. Your defense. No, sorry. Town, do you have anything to add?
So I would just like to say I don't believe that Chedge is the widow, based mostly off like social read, but I do believe his innkeeper claim. And Necro, it's kind of a dick move to just tell Town two relatively good roles that were told to you confidentially. Like, maybe not
Sorry,
a good move.
I want to try something, and it might be a bit I might be a bit of a dick, but
I mean,
and
nominations are important.
Yeah, exactly.
I drank with Brother Monroe tonight, but I also don't believe that Brother Monroe is the demon at this point. I think the most likely scenario is that the demon bounced off either my sailor invulnerability or Shedge's innkeeper invulnerability at some point.
Okay.
I'm just so confused at this point, which is basically the
I'm
norm.
gonna voting because no one else seems to have anything to add.
I'm not gonna vote for this because I'll still vote for it because I do think this is the right move. But I like
I'm not gonna vote
I'm
because I haven't been
uncertain.
given any significant reason.
I'm
However,
gonna
this being
nominate
mentioned,
after this.
I am.
I have a nomination that I want to make, which is why.
I will, before you make your nomination, I would like to
One
announce
vote.
one thing. I Yeah,
I
speak.
Can I say my piece,
Speak.
please?
Speak.
One vote in favour is not enough to put Shedge on the block. Second call for nominations.
Before you guys do the nomination, I would like to add one thing very quickly. I keep getting asked the same thing: am I good or am I evil? I want everyone to know now I am not good, I am not evil, I am loyal to the highest bidder. Give me something worth value and I will be on your side.
A month for free
I thought you were about to
Chinese.
say I'm neutral, but you just made that's such a bad way of saying that.
It's not
Okay.
neutral, I'm
More
loyal to the
nominations
highest
are
bidder.
fine.
If you're a shithead,
I
but you have good
nominate
information...
What's the
Clemens.
worst thing you could have said?
Yes, please.
Warlord
Yes.
nominates
Oh, sorry.
Clemens. Your prosecution, please.
Okay, since it's already come out that I'm the investigator, might as well tell that I am the investigator, and that either Shedge or Necro showed up as the widow. Now, if what Clemens said is true, and I was drunk night one, in that scenario, Clemens is the sailor and will likely survive today because he drank with Brother Monroe. And I have reason to believe that Brother Monroe would be poisoned in that scenario. I've also received information from a clockmaker about a 2, and either way, Shedge or Necro being minion lines up with Clemens being their demon. So it's a win-win in either scenario. Either we confirm a sailor or we kill the demon.
Okay, your defense, please, Clemens.
I don't think I think there's not that much to say, honestly. It's a pretty good call to execute me to confirm me as sailor. So yeah, do it. But what I would like to say is I find Necro. I said it to him as a joke when we had a chat night one, but Necro has a unbelievable amount of information for the role he claims to be. So I think whether or not I die today, we should definitely execute Necro afterwards, because he is just the single most widowy person I've ever seen.
That is not
Okay.
even a word.
Does this town have anything
Widowy.
else to add?
I do. So I think that Clemens will survive execution here, but there is the possibility that I was protected and then drunked by, but not drunked by Clemens. Clemens made himself drunk, but was protected by the innkeeper because we're both in the pick. So that if he does die, it's not necessarily that he isn't the sailor.
Yeah, if he does die, then we know that he wasn't and the game continues. He wasn't.
Yeah, we know he's not the demon if he dies.
Yeah,
I am neither demon nor minion. I am the sailor, but even if I die, it's not that big of a deal. But we should definitely kill Necro next.
Okay. Voting is being run.
I mean, I think he's on the block if I look at the votes here.
Yeah,
You're all over voting.
I don't rate my chances.
Ginger, you're from the outside. You don't have a passport. You're not allowed to vote.
Okay, 7 votes is enough
don't
to
have
put
my green
Clemens
card
on
yet.
the block. Does anyone else want to nominate? That's wrong button. I kept clicking the clear mark button. Oopsies. Does anyone else want to nominate?
Ginger, who did you drink with today?
Drink with? What?
Who did you serve
Yeah,
coffee?
Late.
Who did you
I
serve
joined
coffee?
at the end of the night. I arrived first thing in the morning. I didn't do anything.
Oh, you didn't get to use your ability yet. Okay.
No, because I showed up in the morning.
Okay.
Assume
Also,
I just assume I arrived at like
mention-
4 a.m.
I will mention that the only barista in town being an immigrant is kind of based.
It's funny because in real life I am.
L, I have a question about the barista. Does Ginger get to choose which of those two happens, or do you choose?
I don't get to choose which of them happens, but I get to choose the person I sleep with. Well, not
Okay.
sleep with.
Yeah, that's how
Use the ability.
And if
It turns out I use the ability.
if he was going to sleep with Warlord, you probably wouldn't do 2 to get him another shot at his ability, right? It would just be 1.
I mean, if yeah,
Well,
probably not.
Okay.
We'll,
it depends
we'll
on
see.
like your
I'll
ability.
tell
So
you
if
right now, my ability will not trigger because I'm the investigator.
I'm
the
just
way
gonna
I'm
wait.
looking at it, the way that I'm looking at it is, let's say like I picked a demon who killed someone. Theoretically, because killing would be an ability, they'd be able to kill twice.
Yes, they would.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying I'm loyal to the highest bidder, because this could be incredibly chaotic, and I like chaos.
Just
But I could also be extremely powerful for the good team as well.
Okay.
how
Right.
how do you play that the highest bidder in
I'm
this
not
online
hearing-
game?
How do we bid?
Yeah.
Your
I'm
bid
not
is,
hearing
do
any
you?
more nominations.
Oh, I'll do one. I call
Okay.
for the exile of Ginger, please.
Brother Monroe
no.
calls for the exile of Ginger. Your prosecution, I suppose?
He said he liked chaos.
You know, that is a good point. I'll make a deal with you. If you keep me off of death's row, you get me. You get my loyalty. I will become your whatever team you're on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm the last to vote, I think, so we'll see how that goes.
Does town have anything to add?
Next time,
Sounds like it's
Joining
going
vote?
to be
if you
fun.
kill the only immigrant, you're racist.
Oh, I'm incredibly racist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I don't have any problem being called a racist.
I'm German.
Who
see,
said
that's
that? Who said
insane.
that? Who said they have no problem doing that? Was that Clemens or
Warlord?
Necro?
No, it was
Okay,
Warlord who
2
said he has no
votes
It was
is not
Warlord?
enough
Oh.
to
I thought that might be one of the Germans.
town quiet. 2 votes is not enough to exile Ginger. Clemens is on the block with 7. And no more nominations, I'm assuming? Does anyone want to try to get Clemens off the block?
Not interested.
Not a chance.
I nominate God.
You can't do that, there's no atheists on this script.
At least we confirmed one role.
I declare off-script atheist.
On what authority? On what grounds?
Okay, Clemens is executed and dies. You all go to sleep. I should have
Okay.
queued up the thing.
So he could be the minion.
Is there a DA?
Right. One of the more annoying roles taken out for me. Great. People are really focusing on Shedge and Necro. I need to know the barista, since it's not on here. Is that's not an outsider role, is it? Otherwise it would be an easy transfer, but a dangerous transfer. Let's ask. I'm not quite sure. That will be an interesting. And there is a lot less drunkenness with the sailor down. So some of the people were discussing in a game chat about what happened yesterday, talking about they were sharing information. I was like, no, we're not gonna do that.
Hello, Ilari.
Oh,
Who
hello,
are we
Eleanor.
going to attempt to kill this time?
Oh god, the situation is getting worse and worse all the time. Before I do so, I would like a clarification on a role. Gender's role.
Yes.
Is that considered an outsider? Or what section, you know, as a Fangu, I would...
considered a traveler.
A traveler, and I do not jump to a traveler, right?
As an outsider if you killed him.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure.
Can't remember whether or not they're untargetable.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Let me
Okay.
check.
Please.
'Cause
I would like to know. Besides, that gives me more time to do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo and see who am I gonna kill.
I mean, yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about not being killable. You can kill you can kill Ginger if you want.
Yeah, I can kill, but I'm not going to. He is the least of my problems right now. At first I was gonna go for either Shedge or Necro, but the other guys were so kind to, you know, focus on them yesterday during the day, so I'm gonna let them live. I am going to target Brother Monroe.
Okay.
Let the games begin. Hopefully, that is who I thought he would be. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have another person joining, I believe. I think Mission Cake is ready to join in. Which would be hilarious. In the meanwhile, I am just playing around with my new telephone here, trying to get it all set up. Like, I have the feeling I'm missing half of the conversations here in the general chat due to that. What can I say? I like new toys. And I really needed a new one. Okay, so set it like that. Okay, and a lock to my telephone. Okay, mission is a bone collector. Once per game at night, choose a dead player. They regain their ability until dusk. Oh god. No, no! It means we get the drunken sailor back in. I still hope that I was right there. Oh God, please.
The
Good
bone collector.
morning. Ravenswood Bluff. Another person joined. This time someone died though. Brother
This is
Monroe
my cousin,
died
in the
in
East.
the night.
Interesting.
Wait, Brother Monroe died in the night?
I would just like to say, another possibility beyond me being sailor drunk, obviously, or me being minion, is Shedge said that he chose me and Brother Monroe for protection. I could just be innkeeper. I could have been innkeeper drunk as well, but
Well, that
that
wasn't how
would
I planned it.
cast Brother
Sorry.
Monroe's
Control
two
user.
into doubt.
Okay, thing. Either my information or Brother Monroe's information is incorrect because both of those cannot be true, and like unless both Shedge and Necro are like the demon minion pair, which I
Yeah.
don't,
I
which
have
is
a
not my
question.
read. Which
Yeah,
I
I
is
have a
need
not
to
my
talk
question.
to
I
the
want to
storyteller,
I have a
and then I'll
question. I
clear
want to
things
put
up.
it down for a first. Shed, Warlord, which of one of you was awake tonight?
What?
Hmm?
I was
Shed,
not awake.
Warlord, who was
I
awake?
was not awake.
I wasn't awake either.
That is weird because one of you was in fact awake, or I was drunk.
You claimed
Don't
innkeeper,
worry, I'm
Shedge.
trolling.
Yeah.
Sorry?
You claimed innkeeper, Shedge. Of course you were awake.
Yeah,
This
I was
doesn't
trolling.
plead
I
very
was
well for my
trolling.
own case. I mean, you already all know who I am, and I would just like to make you all aware. I used my ability on Brother Monroe.
Can confirm.
I would like to say I'm very sorry, Warlord. I thought it would be funny to troll.
Also, keep in mind with new people joining that some of the information might no longer be accurate. Like we had if a clockmaker was in game, for example, that would have been screwed up now. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, we need to remember the original positions. So, like, Brother Monroe was to the right of Clemens, who was to the right of me.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
remember
working.
those.
And Ginger joined first, and Mission joined after.
We could just like get rid of them in our minds, and then it'd still be the same order.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well.
I will always support getting rid of Ginger, but I don't know if killing Mission is or exiling
That's
Mission is right now,
racist.
Well,
Well, if it
You
helps you
aren't
guys,
racist if you hate
I've not even been
everyone.
able
In
to
that
logging into the game yet. It's not working.
in that regard, isn't it better to get rid of Mission first? A bone collector seems like a very dangerous role, evil to have.
Here's what I would like to throw out. What if Brother Monroe was the demon?
Yeah.
That is
Eleanor,
possible. Yeah.
can I have a chat with you either in the storyteller console or Backstab Alley, please?
Yeah, we'll go backstab.
Oh,
So,
that is
Eleanor,
suspicious. That is
Ooh.
suspicious that he's going now.
Yeah, I think he's
Okay,
trying
so-
to understand what happened, and that would make sense if he's the demon.
I would just like to reiterate my extreme distrust of Necro at this point, because he keeps he has so much information and he keeps
I am
claiming
actually
to know so
listening for
much
once.
that information that he just I see no way
What?
that he could have gotten that all that
What?
just from his own role and
What?
Clemens,
What
I will
information?
say
What,
the
what
I was
information did
given
I
was-
get?
one
what
at a
information-
time, please.
According to you, what information did I get that I could not have possibly have?
No, not you couldn't have not possibly had it. I mean, it's
Well, that is what you claimed.
I
what you
I
said.
can't even nominate anyone. I just distrust you. Okay, so
The information I received from Necro was in line with what their roles should have received. I haven't played enough with Necro to like definitively say that it's not in their character to not retain it.
yeah, well, no, it is absolutely something Necro would do. Just tell everyone his role and everyone his information. That is 100% in character. Well, anyways, Oh,
I'm having a lot of fun with this.
Oh, so am I. Don't you
So-
mind?
I'm just getting confused here right now.
Yeah, me
Ginger,
too.
can we have a chat, please?
Who? What?
Can we have a chat, Ginger?
Yeah, I mean, you're well.
Clockmaker shop.
Larry, can I
How about
chat
that?
with you?
What?
Well, Larry, can I chat with you?
Yeah, of course.
You want to go to the inn?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe fuck it's the server.
Hello.
Have you noticed who Eleanor has been spending a lot of time chasing? Like, who she's been stuck to?
A lot with Ginger right now, and brother. But
Like, I'm trying to figure out who the outsider, who the mutant.
the mutant is, yeah.
They'd be stuck to the mutant a lot to listen in to see if they mention that they're the mutant.
Right, like that. No, I have seen Eleanor with Shedge and Necro. I've seen him with Brother Monroe, but her.
Do you mind giving me some information? Because I have no information about your role.
I have one shot at using my role.
Are you the puzzle master?
Like I said, I have one shot of using my role. But my other information, I can share what I know with the other people. Because we were talking last day, and then we got interrupted, right?
Yes.
So we still need to confirm that. We need to. You were just starting to share your information, and then we got pulled back
I
into the
gave it
channel.
all to town anyways. Right after. I received a Clockmaker 2 from Brother Monroe. I had information that Shedge and Necro, one of them was the widow, and my belief was, given how much they were at each other's throats, I didn't believe that they were the evil team together. So the only possibility was that combining Brother Monroe's information and my own information, the only possible demon could have been Clemens, which is why I nominated him. And even in the case that he wasn't, it might have bounced off Sailor. Considering neither of those things happened, that makes me question the information that I had. So, like, I'm not sure if I was poisoned or drunk, or Brother Monroe was poisoned or drunk, or Brother Monroe is the demon, in fact. Because, like, him dying tonight, him coming out as Clockmaker and then dying is very unusual.
It
So
is.
either I'm expecting a mayor bounce, or I am thinking that they are in fact, Brother Monroe is in fact the demon, and he picked
And he
the
jumped.
outsider,
Yeah.
and Fangu jumped.
Yeah. As far as I know, in terms of roles, Sailor claimed. Clemens claimed Sailor.
yeah, I played with,
come-
and it's definitely you.
Seriously,
Oh,
these
never
days are too short.
Hang on, just quickly. Brother Monroe, yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow, just if I get a bit more information from others.
Yeah, sure.
Shedge, I'll talk to you tomorrow, but I first gotta finish my conversation with Warlord because we still haven't finished it.
You can't. Nominations now.
Well, I assume they may finish thing tomorrow.
Are nominations open?
Yes. That's what
Oh.
I've been saying, like, half the time.
My apologies, I didn't quite get it.
No worries.
You do
Utterly
accusing right now.
I am utterly confused. I do not know what the hell. Like, the only thing I have in my head is that either my information or Brother Monroe's information is wrong. That might involve Brother Monroe actually being evil and lying about it, and this being a Fangu jump.
But then anyone can be a Fangu right now, right?
Yeah, I was totally the Fangu and I jumped.
Although not everyone can. I mean, we know relatively certain that Ginger and Mission can't be a Fangu jump, so they are relatively safe in that regard, right?
And we know that I can't be either. I can't be either because I got executed.
Yes.
Yeah, but you could be an executed
Second call
minion.
for nominations.
The thing is, I haven't heard anything about an outsider, and the only outsider I've speculated is Larry, and Larry might be the Fango in that.
In that case, I could be, but I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't
That's exactly
speculate
what
like that if I
Fangu would
was.
say.
I would keep my mouth shut.
I was gonna say the problem is we could have a drunk and we could have like false
Everything is
information,
just
but like
Yeah. That's what I'm
No, no,
thinking
no.
as well. That
There is no drunk in play, right?
no, but if you are indeed the
oh, there's no
puzzle
drunk
master,
on this. There's no drunk on this.
There's no drunk on the
No,
script.
thing.
You can be drunk due to an
Puzzle
ability, of
master.
course.
Puzzle
But,
master can
I mean,
be-
we have a barista in play, after all.
Mm.
Oh, no, wait. A player becomes
Edge.
sober. No, apologies, that was wrong.
Shedge drunks people every night.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. By accident, I may say. I don't get to
And
choose.
Puzzle Master is also on the script, so we might have Puzzle Master drunk. That's permanent.
Final
drunken
call for
for the
nominations.
paradigm.
Screw it.
I have no clue.
Larry nominates Necro.
Alari nominates Necro. Your prosecution, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with a heavy heart I am taking this step. Honestly, I am as confused as most of you are. However, the first few days, Necro and Shedge, you've both been suspicious. Like Clemens said, Necro had a lot of information. Necro claimed he was just, paying attention this time. I found that a bit weird. I think it's time we take the kid gloves off, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it.
Okay, your defense, please, Necro.
Give me 2 seconds. I am currently.
Loading his gun.
I am loading my brain. Okay. My defense. I have been nothing but honest. I have asked Clemens what he meant by me having more information than I should have, or than what my role would allow, which he couldn't give me an example of, which is just, if you accuse me of something like that, please at least back it up. I am thoroughly confused, which is why I think your statement is false. You are not as confused as me.
Well, honest.
It was that fucking goofy ass laugh. You sounded like fucking.
Town.
But everything is, I am very, very confused. I haven't talked to you a lot, which is also why I don't have a lot of information of you.
Okay, as a town, I'd like to respond to that and say, of course, I'm not as confused as you because I got more experience. But besides that, I am fairly confused right now. But you are suspicious to me.
I was gonna say as well though, isn't having a lot of information good in this game like this?
Yeah.
I would like to explain what I meant by that. I apologize for the misphrasing. I did not mean that you had information that you shouldn't be able to have due to your role. I said I did say that, but I didn't mean it. What I meant by that was that you had a lot more information than I would expect you to have at that point in the game. Both due to your role and due to you being Necro.
Me being me means I do break the mold a lot of times.
Yeah, but usually
Just because I'm
not
mostly
paying
an
attention.
asocial person doesn't mean I'm not paying attention. I am actually somewhat good at complex thinking. It's just sometimes it takes a while before I actually start with the complex thinking.
I'm not calling you stupid,
Going to
Necro.
run.
No, I'm doing that myself.
Not what I
Thank you,
meant.
I don't need that.
I'm going to run voting now.
All right, Clemens saved your ass in my regards. I'm not voting either.
Where everyone digs themselves a hole.
Yes.
I would have liked that explanation first, Clemens. Be a bit specific next time, man. You made it sound like he knew things that no one else could know. That's how I interpreted what you were saying, so...
I was trying to, but I got shouted over by you and Warlord.
Shout? I haven't shouted all day.
Alright. 0 is not enough to put Necro on the block. Final call for nominations.
Sorry,
I
Larry,
nominate you,
but
Laurie.
I nominate you.
Who
Necro.
did what first?
Necro nominated me
Because
first.
I also heard Mission going for that as well.
Wasn't it Mission?
I've done
Mission or
what?
Ginger? Both of us.
What did I do?
Both of us.
You were going for something.
Was I?
Anyway, just
I
let
think it was
Necro do his thing. Let Necro do
Okay.
his thing.
Necro nominates Olari. Your prosecution, please.
As we are nominating on suspicion, I am very suspicious of you, Larry. Sorry, because I haven't talked to you, and I actually know next to nothing about you except that either you or Brother Monroe woke up during the first night, and either you or Clemens woke up during the second night, and that's about it. I haven't talked to you, which is a bit of a mistake, but I am very suspicious of you. And I mean, yeah.
Okay. Your
Also,
defense,
you
please,
yourself
Olari.
told me that I should always be suspicious of you, so
My defense, ladies and gentlemen, is quite simple. Here we see Necro striking back because I gave him a poke on the head. It's nothing more than that. Besides that, let us review the information we had. If Brother Monroe was a clockmaker, we had it too. Necro or Shedge were very suspicious. Everyone agreed on that. So, yeah, that's not me. Clemens and Brother Monroe being active during the night, if they are what they said they were, that is true. And my role does not get active during the night. So, in that regard, your information was correct. I am not a demon. I am not active during the night. So, yeah. Besides that, what else can I say? Nothing really. I mean, it's a waste to vote for me, but feel free.
Is it open to town now?
Can
Am I allowed to
talk
speak?
Now, yes.
Can someone vote for me, please?
Yay! Now, I'm sure you guys remember
You
that I
are
very
voting.
clearly stated that I am loyal to the highest bidder. Alright? You guys were wondering what currency I use. That currency is information. Give me juicy enough information, I will use it. I have some very interesting information. I'm not going to share with you what it is. But if you guys are willing to trust me, vote for Yulari. Alright? I am
That's
telling
very
you now.
bad traveler behavior.
That is sketchy
It may be
traveler
bad traveler
behavior, man.
behavior.
Do I have to wait
It
for
may
the
be
nomination to
sketchy,
be over, or
but
can
I'm
I
telling
call
you
for
what,
his exile right now?
make a fucking good latte, and none of you can prove me wrong. Alright? I have some good information. So
Eleanor,
please,
Eleanor,
at
one
least put
question.
him on the block.
Quiet.
Can I call for his exile right now, or do I have to vote for the wait for the
We've got to
nomination?
wait for.
We have to wait until this round is over, then we can nominate him.
also question:
If you don't call
isn't
for
exile
exile,
something?
and you
Exile
Wait,
is
did we go
something
to
different
bed?
from execution.
No,
As far as
Look,
I'm
if you-
wait, yeah.
if
Oh
you
my
vote
God.
for Yulari, I will give
Sorry.
you my information.
Yeah, right.
Vote for me, and then I'll reveal I'm evil. Okay.
Quiet. As for the exile point, Warlord, if you want to call for Ginger's exile, that will have to be after this nomination.
Question:
We've nominated someone?
Necro, what's your question? Yes, we've nominated
from
someone.
last time we
Oh.
had a traveler, which was Rocket. Isn't exile something different from putting someone on the block? Isn't that two separate things?
Yes.
Only yes.
Yes. So if Ginger is exiled, Yulari is still on the block.
Yes.
Will
Yes.
still be, yes.
Okay. Just to clarify.
Look, I will let you guys exile me. More than happy to exile me. But trust me. Put Yulari on the block.
Okay.
I will
Mission.
be.
I know
no
you
one
like
else
chaos.
seems to have.
Edge.
Trust
I
me.
appreciate
I
not
mean, I
having to
can
use my guest
raise
vote.
my hand
Thank
so
you
you
very
don't have to.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
So both evil
Mission, take your
players, possible evil players, voted
Alright.
for it. Okay, interesting.
Ethan, take your seat.
I am sorry. No, it won't let me sit down.
God
Hang
damn it.
on.
Do you want to vote or not?
Nope, I don't know what's going on.
Vote yes. You trust me and you like chaos. You are a fellow traveler. You are my cousin. Vote yes.
Okay, I'm
You're
running.
assuming
don't
that
like
all
the idea
travelers
of
are
it.
related? That's racist.
Do it for the funny. Do it for
I
the
don't know what's
funny.
going on.
Vote
No, we
yes.
weren't voting someone
Vote
out
yes. Brother,
yet. I can't even
vote
sit down. It
yes.
won't let me.
Sedge is
Do
voting
it.
for me.
Vote
Who?
yes.
Sedge very kindly offered to vote instead of me using my ghost vote.
Go on, Necro,
That's
please.
the only reason I kept my hand down.
Yes.
I why Larry
Thank
voted
you.
for himself.
4 votes is enough to put Olari on the block. Does anyone else want to nominate?
I call for the exile of Ginger.
Warlord calls for the exile of Ginger. Your prosecution.
Is very simple. I just find it really suspicious that as soon as Necro nominated O'Leary, his and Brother Monroe's hands went up immediately. No questions, nothing. I find that incredibly suspicious, and also like Ginger just like adding chaos to town. So removing a little bit of chaos when there's already so much chaos seems like a good idea.
You can never get rid of the chaos.
Okay.
Who's
Your
Chaos
defense,
Emerald?
please, Ginger.
Even if you get rid of me, in death I will still cause. In exile I will still cause chaos.
No
Cannot
offense,
stop
Ginger.
me.
That's what the
I
mute
am a
button's for.
Fuck you! No, look, as I said, I will do whatever people ask me to do. If you want somebody that is going to be on your side, you need to trust me. I will do what you ask me to do. If you want me to use my ability on you tonight, Warlord, I will use my ability on you. And then you will either be cured of all
Your ability on
drunkenness.
me.
You will either be cured of all drunkenness, or you'll get to use your own ability twice.
No, but my ability won't trigger even like my ability doesn't do anything on today's night. So even if it triggers twice, it does nothing twice.
No, well, it'll reactivate.
It will reactivate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the phrasing. Yes, I'd give you your ability, basically.
Yeah. So if you agree to
If
put your
it's a
hand down,
tune-up.
I will use it on you, and you'll get to use your ability. You have my word.
That's an
We have a deal.
interesting propagation.
Proposition. We have
yeah,
a deal.
proposition. You know, I mixed up the
Propagation.
words. You know what? Okay.
That is
I'll do
interesting
that.
propaganda.
That's interesting propaganda indeed. Thank you,
Ethan,
Mr.
don't you dare. Ethan, don't you dare.
I don't know.
Listen,
I've been told
you
to put my
have my
Do
word.
it. Just get
If
rid
in
of
doubt,
him. He's
kick him
just
out.
chaos.
Thank you,
I'm
Mr.
not
I really love you. for
Although,
that.
honestly, if he's exiled, can the Bone Collector's
Gigi,
ability
Gigi,
still be
don't you
used on
dare.
him?
Gigi, don't you dare. Gigi, what?
If in doubt,
he's
kick
not
him out.
dead. He's not dead.
Okay.
Yeah, this is weird. So possibly Bone Collector's ability can be reused.
No, you
Yes.
can choose a dead player.
But is exiled dead?
Ginger is exiled and killed
Leaves.
in air quotes and leaves.
Be gone, infidel. Be gone.
He doesn't.
Oh,
get
Laura, you still die.
Yeah, I still die, and remember,
Right.
I voted for myself.
Final
So honestly,
call for nominations.
honestly, a demon would not vote for himself. You're making a terrible mistake here.
I'm not hearing any more nominations.
Shed,
my
just to
mistake.
give Larry a chance.
Sorry?
I nominated Shedge because that's the only nomination that we can do.
Warlord nominates Shed. I haven't been keeping track of who's been nominating what. Your prosecution, please.
Warlord can make two. You can make two nominations.
No, that was Exile. That's a different thing.
Yeah, Exile is separate from nominations, which is why Clemens still has his dead vote.
Warlord, Laura's trying to manipulate you.
I'm not sure. Like, if you don't give me your information and just say trust me, bro, that's not a very good way to convince me to trust in you. So
It's not
I
my
can't really
information,
just go off
it
of
is
that. I'm trying to
the
give
person who gave
Larry
me that
a
information.
chance to tie the vote. I do not want to put Shed on the block necessarily, but Shed has also been a little bit suspicious, so I don't know.
I guess
Like, which
fair.
Defense, please.
Yeah, defense.
Well, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. I mean, I guess that's fair, but I don't really know. Obviously, like, I want to trust Ginger because, you know, I've known him for so long, but, like, at the same time, You do make a good point. You can't really just go, yo, trust me, bro, and then have people vote with you. But
I can.
Can I add something?
yeah,
I can reveal everything tomorrow because we could be in final three, but I'm reasonably sure that this is Minion Panic. Warlord is the Widow and Ulari is the Demon.
Yeah, I support that.
If I was a demon, would I vote for myself? I ask you that.
To try and get us.
No. I'm asking Brother Monroe. I'm asking Brother Monroe. Would a demon vote for himself? Yes or no?
Oh, they might do if they're trying to double bluff.
I mean, come on. You're talking to me. I'm not the 4D chess player here. I'm not. That's whoever.
That's me.
Yeah.
I played 5D chess.
I'm not. I can barely play chess. I agree Warlord might be evil, but Shedge is not saying anything either. He's just saying trust me and not saying anything. He doesn't give us anything to trust him.
I'm gonna run.
That was Ginger.
I mean, we can tie it if you want, but I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Well, I mean, if you guys tie, and then I can use my ability.
Whatever you do it fast.
And then that can. Well, I can use it because me and Brother Monroe were speaking about using it on him. That way he just gets some more information.
Okay, one vote is not enough to get Ilari off of the block. Is there any other possible nominations? Because I cannot remember.
Warlord is not.
Curry can nominate. No, Shedge can nominate me, and Mission can do a nomination. And Mission can be.
I wouldn't bother. Let's end the night.
I highly recommend not killing me, people. You will not like the outcome.
Final call for nominations.
So Bulba doesn't want to die?
I really don't want to die. Not yet.
I don't even
Not
know what
yet.
your role is.
I'm not hearing any more nominations. Ilari is executed and dies. Congratulations, good team. I fucked up twice there.
Yeah.
Well done,
Sorry,
Necro. Well done.
So.
I got the information from I got told by Brother Monroe to say.
Let Eleanor do the grim reveal. Let Eleanor do the grim reveal.
Let me do the grim reveal because this is a mess. From the top, Mission was your evil bone collector. I fucked up by giving them the information that Ilari was their demon.
Not that it mattered.
Not that it mattered because he learnt that later anyway.
Yeah.
Warlord was the investigator who learned either Shedge or Brother Monroe was the widow. I don't know why you kept claiming Necro.
No, you said Necro.
Did I say Necro?
Yes.
I've got Brother Monroe in my notes. Damn it. I got there by having the wrong notes.
So I couldn't even...
So, sorry, what? What was Warlord?
Warlord was informed that Shedge or Necro was the widow. I noted down that Shedge or Brother Monroe was the widow as their information. I fucked up there.
Alright, continue.
Necro was your puzzle drunk chambermaid who learnt Night 1, Brother Monroe or Ilari, neither of which who waked, a 1. Night 2, Ilari or Clemens, both of which who waked, a 1. Night 3, Warlord or Shedge, neither of which who waked, a 1. You just kept getting 1s. Ilari was your Fangu, who, Night 2, tried to kill Clemens. I fucked up there. Clemens was poisoned and should have died.
Oh, Jesus.
It gets worse.
Don't worry, it gets worse. Night 2 successfully killed Brother Monroe. I fucked up there because Brother Monroe was Puzzle Master and Outsider and should have become the Fangu. This was a mess of the game.
I fucking knew it!
I was sure I was going to become the demon.
I was targeting you for that reason, yeah.
Shedge was your widow who, Night 1, looked at the grimoire. I then deleted the screenshot from my DMs. Didn't make any notes on it, I don't think.
S-
And Widow poisoned Clemens the sailor. Brother Monroe learnt that there was a widow in play. Night 2 because missed the first information. Brother Monroe was your puzzle master, who, Night 2, chose his Alari, he as their who was drunk, learnt Necro. This was wrong. Night 3 got given their ability twice and back by the barista Ginger. Chose Necro, and who was puzzle drunk and correctly, and learnt Alari. Chose Clement, who was puzzle drunk, who was not puzzle drunk, and learnt Necro. Yeah, so he ended up.
What a game!
What a game! Had game-solving information, would have become evil with it.
Yes.
Had I run it correctly. Hey. Ginger was your barista, who? Night 3.
Evil or good barista?
A good barista. Chose Brother Monroe and then was promptly exiled the next day. Clement was your sailor, who? Night 1. Drank with Warlord. The coin flipper made Clemens drunk. So Warlord got correct information, and then promptly got poisoned. So no one got drunk. And then, yeah, I think that's everyone. This was a mess.
Great,
I feel I was playing with a slight disadvantage there.
You were.
A slight disadvantage.
You should have jumped to me. And you should have gotten a. Yeah, Clemens should have died, and then I should have. Then you should have died.
Yeah.
And then it would have been me.
And everybody would have died.
I was
pretty
gonna
much.
say if it did work out well and Brother Monroe did become the thing, I would have gone to talk to him and try and get him to kill me, because then I didn't have to do anything for the rest of the game because I bluffed
Yeah.
Innkeeper. So it would have been good for me. But...
Okay, I just want to say, I joined in right as you started going through this, and oh my god, what a mess of a game there.
Yeah,
Who won?
Good
good
game.
team, unfortunately.
Somehow.
Thanks to
Let
my
me add it.
antics.
You.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that comes an end to this episode, to this game. I was playing with two hands tied behind my back here. Shedge did not come forward with his information to me. I had no idea he was the minion. Eleanor made a couple of mistakes that made it really hard on me. And then I failed with my voting. I wanted to at the last second press gone, but yeah. I'm fucking furious. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching. Join us next time in Blood on the Clocktower. Until then, take care.
Honestly, I think it would have been kind of funny to just leave you hanging, Necro.
Yes, it definitely would have been. I am very thankful that Larry answered. Or whoever answered, I forgot already.
Oh my god, he forgot already. Oh.
Yes, it is that time of day.
So you just had a bit of a taste of the old Panzer Schokolade, right?
Ah,
Yep.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
a lot
yeah.
heavier than I expected.
I'm in the wrong channel! I'm in the town hall! How dare you! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blood on the Clocktower, a social deduction game where we have to fight a demon before the demon kills us all.
Wrong
Okay.
Wrong button.
to category.
No,
Burn.
do you?
Oh, that was brilliant.
There we go. This is one.
And now we're in the right channel, ladies and gentlemen.